Hello, I'm Deathworm and welcome to the third Outer Veil devlog. So to start off, for the past 4 months we haven't touched the Outer Veil project at all. What you're about to see is what has been done within the last 3 odd weeks. Most of us have been working on our own separate smaller projects, which we'll tell you about a bit later. So to begin, I'm joined by a few of the team over this video and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Of course, you know me, Bloodbusk. I've been working with the networking, a little bit of the UI HUD, and the login server and such. And right now we're experiencing a little bit of lag, but whatever.
God damn it. I'm Caboose. I handle most legal issues with the company as well as doing infrastructure and hosting.
Boxshares, who's been doing some of the modeling for models you're about to see, could sadly not join us, but he is our new 3D modeler.
Hello, I'm CC. I'm doing some of the interior and exterior modeling of the buildings.
So to begin, you'll notice that the main area of the game has changed. Instead of having the coloured lobby, it's mainly white with a few dashes of colour. We have in fact done a white box of the city layout and started adding a few pieces of decoration to get a feel for the layout and scope of the main city map. This is a very early work. It's going to be improved later on. We've also added a few extra commands, so if you press the V key, then you can switch between first person and third person. When in third person, if you press the F key, you can rotate the camera in orbit around your character, and after releasing the F key, the camera will move back to the default third person position. If you draw your attention to the top of the screen, you'll notice that we've got a rudimentary HUD to display some of the stats you can expect in the game. The first stat is your hit points, and this is just a standard 100 point system. And if you lose all of your hit points, you will die and get sent to a medical center. Though more on this in another video. The bar underneath your hit points is your character's pain threshold. As you take certain types of damage, your pain threshold fills up, and once it reaches its maximum, your character will fall unconscious and be unable to move. Sort of like how in movies, when someone gets hurt too much, they pass out. This is integral to the arresting and capture system that we are going to be talking about in this video. Once your pain threshold drops back down below a 70 to 80% margin, your character will come back around and will get up off the floor. So one of the features we want to show off is the idea for the arresting system. So all the animations were done by myself, as well as the blueprinting for the mechanics. Once your pain threshold fills up to maximum, your character will fall unconscious, which I've just done to this person here. So once this person is unconscious, if I go up to him, I can press the H key, and I'll put some handcuffs on him and arrest him. As you can see, there's a nice little pair of handcuffs behind him. So he is now arrested. He can't actually shoot his weapon anymore. But if I come back here... Who is this? Who am I shooting?
You're shooting me again, damn it.
Hey look, it's random who I choose. So if I hold the H key, come back here, you little shit.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait, stop shooting him. I need him to be up for this next bit. So once he's up, if I hold the H key on him, I take control of his character, and he will in fact follow me around. So as you can see, he stays in the top left of my character. And if I just run around... Oop, there we go. So if I just run around like this with him, he follows me about like this. So I can drag him around to places. Now, while I've got him, if I then press the J key, I will summon a dropship. And this will come along, and you're about to see what's going to happen when the dropship appears.
Wait, no, I don't want to go in there.
Huff, you're going in.
You going in there?
You're going in. So once the dropship comes along, it drops down a bunch of prison pods, which open up. Yep, and we can then shove the player inside to the prison pod. Now later on, players will be able to close this automatically. So once it closes...
I like the white lines that they used to come down.
There we go. And another person has willingly jumped in. So once all of the prison pods have been retracted back up to the ship, it'll rotate back around and it will head off to be taken towards the prison colony. Later on in the game, only when a player who is a member of the Federal Security Agency, that's essentially the police faction, they're the only people who are going to be able to call a prison drop pods in order to capture someone.
Uh-oh. I seem to fell out before it,
Yeah, no, I'll fix that. Don't worry.
What?
Go on, Caboose.
I'm alive. They let me go.
So let's go and have a little bit of an exploration around some of the city. I really like the way some of the models have turned up, and we're looking forward to how players are going to use the new arrest and capture and hostage system to create some interesting ways of players interacting with each other, as well as popping out from these little places to ambush each other, which will be quite entertaining.
Can you get these handcuffs off? I got one on my left arm. I need it off. Come on, man.
Oh, is it still on?
It won't come off. Yeah, it won't come off my left hand.
Oh, that's hilarious. So, before we go off, a bit about what we've been working on. Caboose?
Wait. Okay, yeah, the side projects. Hey, Caboose here. I've been playing with RPG Maker and working on my own personal project, mainly just fleshing out the story and working with the scripting engine.
Myself, I've been working on a single-player Roman-themed RTS called Hadrian's Wall, which is about the building of Hadrian's Wall. So join us next time for another dev video update.